everybody. My name is Renz. I'm the head of business development at PropellerAds. This is the 6th episode that we're doing of Propeller On Air podcast. However, this time, because of huge demand, because of a lot of requests, we decided this time to be live. So we are shooting live stream. This is, seen all over the world. Hopefully you got people from Toronto, Hui from Vietnam, Andrew from the Netherlands, Mike also from Amsterdam. So everything is great. Guys, let's meet our very special guest. Nilu Yusupova is the head of business development and public relations at TopOffers, CPA affiliate network, which is one of the biggest in the industry, and have direct offers and exclusive offers and has worldwide coverage. Hi, Nilu.
Oh, thank you for such a lovely introduction. Thank you for having me today.
The pleasure is all ours. As I said, TopOffers have been one of our greatest partners, and we've known each other for quite a while. I think,
True.
Unfortunately, we haven't really seen each other at a conference yet. But you know what? Better late than never.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not with you personally, but I've met a lot of your colleagues in different meetups and conferences. Yeah, always glad to see you guys. Yeah.
You always have nice booths at conferences, so yeah.
We do.
Yeah, I know. Like, wow, damn.
We are trying to be creative,
For sure. And a huge impact, to be honest with you. Nilu, my darling, let's talk dating. Shall we?
My favorite topic, my favorite vertical, yeah. Go on, awesome. Let's go on.
All right, let's do it. So for dating actually in general, and not just, but I mean, for a fact, because of the coronavirus, a lot of things have changed, have switched, have reversed. And the affiliate marketing in general is so diverse, right? It's so diverse that whatever happens to this industry is going to be alive, even long after we're dead. God forbid. But, that's the way it is. And I want your opinion. I really want your opinion on dating and what you see and what you've seen with the dating vertical in general. You're the expert in this. So please tell us, how the dating vertical has been for the past year.
Okay, so basically dating always was one of the strongest vertical in affiliate industry because of the volumes and everything. But during the COVID, it has become even stronger because now people are under the lockdown and they really have an excuse to be online and to use these websites and to entertain themselves somehow. So the volumes are getting higher. On one hand, it's great for our business. On the other hand, we all miss offline events and stuff. But for affiliate industry, dating is getting even bigger than it was. So
that's for sure. Again, as I said, whatever happens, TopOffers and PropellerAds will exist long before everything else is done. You know what I mean? So that's really great. It's the whole vibe of diversification, and I love our industry for that. Nilu, what about in terms of dating right now? What kind of, I would say, dating offers do you see have risen in demand?
So basically in dating, we have several niches. One of them are stronger in one geos, another are stronger in other geos. But basically we do have adult dating, mainstream, we have really traditional ones. So I would say adult and mainstream, they're just big two parts of dating, but also we have these niches mature dating, Black, Latin, international and stuff. We have gay dating, which is doing really good nowadays. If you want to know the details, really the gay niche is increasing really fast because we are having new products, new brands popping in the market. And the thing with the gay dating is that usually on dating websites there's male users that pay,
right,
and women they don't pay. So in gay dating, both sides pay, so it's even more profitable. What else for mature dating? Okay, I can just share the detail about dating products that usually the older usually, but I guess dating affiliates they know it for sure. But if you're starting your career in dating traffic, maybe it will be interesting. So in dating business, the older the user is, the more profit you get, because they just usually pay more. And for gay dating, it's also like this, because somehow they earn a lot. I wouldn't say a lot of money, but they have their career, and the mature dating is popular because they can pay for their entertainment. Because for students, it's more hard to pay on a monthly basis for different applications. So they always trying to find cheaper ways to get utilities or cheaper ways to get other services online. For elder people, it's usually it's not a problem. So they just want to get the result. So they're ready to pay for it.
So what you're basically telling us is that, I would say the financial background of a user, or even the sexual preference, also really play a big role when it comes to choosing a niche offer. And you're telling us that these offers really, really work well right now, right?
Yeah, true. It's totally true. And we have, for example, there is a niche of international dating where people are looking for someone in other countries, and usually it's not on subscription basis, but still it also works good. But I'd say that dating is the oldest vertical, because people always wanted to meet someone, to make relationships and stuff. So
Adam and Eve did it that way.
Yeah. So we do have these general niche dating sites which are also popular, but if you want to get more thin auditory, you will have these niche websites, so people could find their couple easier, so they could find the partner easier. So that's why the niche dating is also really popular and profitable.
That's super. I want to engage the audience a little bit. So what kind of dating offers do you guys run? Or even what kind of dating stuff do you prefer? You can tell us. Don't be shy. By all means, you know what? By all means, we both respect any cultural background, of wherever our audience is. And I think that's very respectable. But what we're trying to convey is what offers are working right now. And I think that's the main goal here, to provide, right, Nilu, all of the top trends. And, I think those are really, really two hints and tips of what to actually run. And I'm sure that you got all of those stuff at TopOffers, do you?
Yeah, sure. Dating is our strongest vertical, although we have other verticals too, like sweepstakes and betting and iGaming and stuff. But dating has been with us for a long, long time, and our team have really deep expertise in it. Right. So as I said, you can choose niche dating, but it depends on what kind of traffic do you have. If you have niche traffic, if you have several websites, like for mature people, for lesbians or gays, of course you choose niche dating. But if you don't have it, if you have other types of traffic or like banner traffic, you cannot target them.
Right.
So for these purposes, we have these general niche websites which are doing really good. What can I say? You have to divide them by countries. For example, we do have like different brands for different countries. And for example, we do have Binoti, which sounds really international. It's English and it's working good for English-speaking countries, but also it works good for non-English speaking countries, like for European, Asian, and blah blah. But if you wanna try other websites, for example, we do have several brands which have localnames.com. So for users, it's better they convert better for people, like for Italian people, it's Italian domain. For Spanish people, it's written in Spanish, or maybe it's a translation of binoti.com to Spanish. So, so local websites they work really good too if you have local not English speaking traffic, for example. For Asian markets, it's too like local domains. They work really better.
I actually, I'm going to ask you a little bit about localizations in terms of creatives, but that's going to be a little bit next. So I guess my question for now, Nilu, is because you mentioned like mainstream traffic, right? So what kind of traffic sources do you think currently work best with mainstream dating in general?
Well, I would say it's banner traffic, it's push, I would say social, Google, it's SEO, traffic works good. Like, we do have a lot of ad networks like Propeller and others, which has banner formats. So they cover a lot of geos. So you can try them all and test them for different geos. So yeah, they work. That's for quite sure. Good. But nowadays, I would say it's a bit tricky with email traffic because for dating, maybe for other verticals too, but like email traffic is kind of tricky because if it's spam, the advertiser can get abuse for its domain. So we are really, we do have some advertisers that accept email traffic, but not all of them. So for dating, we must be really careful with email traffic, I'd say. And other like spam traffic types, we do not accept such stuff. But, and there is email traffic that you can actually buy from Google, from Gmail. You can buy it's paid traffic, but usually when affiliate says that they have email traffic, it's not paid from Google. It can be spam, so you have to be careful with it.
I mean, I agree with you in terms of email traffic, which is, a little tricky. I mean, props to traffic sources that really provide that ad format. But in this case, I think I want to segue a little bit on what kind of ad formats PropellerAds and other ad networks that are in the mainstream category have, right? So what do you think, because you mentioned like, push and everything. What do you think of push?
Native. Oh my God, sorry. Native too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I want to ask you about push because a lot of the audience and a lot of people that actually, I got engaged with like a couple of days ago prior to our live stream, they were like, oh, well, are you going to talk about push? Are you going to talk about in-page push and all that? So let's cover this big part of PropellerAds and not just. A lot of advertisers really promote dating offers on push notifications. It's something very natural. It's something very, very native, I would say, as you mentioned. So in this case, with dating, what do you think of push, in-page push, pop under an interstitial? Which ad formats do you suggest? And what kind of, I would say, maybe, tips and tricks that you can share with us?
So you're asking among pops, interstitials, and push, right?
Yes, that's right. And in-page push.
And in-page push. Mm-hmm. Well, I would choose among them push and in-page push but it really depends on the source you're working with.
Right, absolutely.
On the ad network, because we do have push traffic. One source, it can be like the affiliates that actually own the traffic, so they have their websites and they do have their push notification service in their websites. Another is they are buying push traffic from different ad networks. Right. So in first case, the quality will be better because you, as a publisher, you can regulate the frequency of the push notifications showing for your audience, correct. Because some ad networks they just show them too often, and they just want to. I wouldn't
they just
say
want to burn the users. They just want to spam the users. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's after some time the user gets banner blindness or whatever, and he will never click to the push notification again. Yeah, so you must be careful with it. But if you have the smart ad network that will use the audience really wisely and not show the push notifications every second, the conversion rate and the CTR will be much bigger. So you have to test different sources first.
That's true. I mean, in terms of what you said about, like frequency, I totally agree with you. I think when push notifications started, some years back, that was one of like the concerns, that advertisers had. So I think with PropellerAds, and not to like promote whatever we have, because they're out there, they're on our dashboard. But really, when it comes to push notifications, I really would like your opinion on this. What I suggest most of the times is to target a user with a click frequency of, let's say, 2 to 3 times a day. That's it. Do you agree on that?
Yeah, totally.
If we really increase that more, then guys, you're just going to spam the users. They're not going to convert. Whatever kind of top offer you got from TopOffers, they're not going to convert. That's the way it is. Nilu.
The PropellerAds should also test different audience on the frequency of push notifications. If you see that the activity of the users is getting low because you're showing more ads and more push notifications, you have to change it somehow. But Propeller is a kind of big company, really, with the really difficult technology inside of every website. So you have this these resources to test everything up. Yeah.
Just to know, make sure, guys, who work with really reputable ad networks out there. There are a lot of like small networks like who provide push notifications or in-page push that essentially just it's just madness. Moving on. I really want to ask Nilu in this case. Nilu, in terms of the ad formats that we talked about, right? Push and in-page push. Those are the ones that you suggest in terms of dating.
Push or in-page push?
Those two ad formats, push and in-page push, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so
true.
where do you think that the advertiser should focus their efforts, their affiliate marketing, buying, advertising, in which geos? And we discussed this a couple of days ago, and I know that you have a lot to say about this, so take it away.
Yeah, actually, we do have almost like worldwide coverage, and of course, our top geos are tier 1 countries as US, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and France, because they use you can get really big volumes there. So for dating, volumes is everything. Not only for dating, but for dating especially, because we work on CPL basis. So volumes are really important here. Also, after tier 1 countries, we do have Europe, Italy, Germany, and these Nordic countries too, or Czech Republic, by the way, is kind of, I wouldn't say new, but like it's more new than the US, Canada, and other like top 5 countries.
Czech Republic, I'm writing that down.
Yeah, like Czech Republic is something usually people do not ask for Czech Republic, but right. We do have, and we do have really good performance there. Italy, I said, Belgium, Netherlands, we do have these countries too. We do have several local brands there, as I said. What else? Asia is a pretty amazing and interesting region. For example, Korea, Japan, Taiwan, India is going actually new, and I know that several ad networks, they're going to Indian market really strong. You too, PropellerAds too. You're
it's one of our top geos actually. It's very interesting. It's very interesting that you said that. Okay, cool. So what do you think of the Indian market right now in terms of dating?
It's something like, for now, for us, it's not, I wouldn't say not easy, but it's something new we are testing. But we have big plans for this geo because it has big volumes. It has really different audience. And we do have something to test there because India is really big country with really big population, and you have really diversified population there. So it's something to put your eye on it. And actually Russia, and now we are having Russia too, because we didn't have Russia as a geo for a long time, but now we're always actually testing something new. So Russia
great.
is we do have a brand Binoti for Russia, so something exciting.
You guys heard that? Binoti Russia
for Russia. Yeah, it must be something interesting.
Okay, that's cool. It's really, really interesting when it comes to the Indian market. And I think, the market share there, and in terms of dating in general, and hence why I think that you are also like starting really big and testing out, the Indian market and everything else. Really, for me personally, I think that India has huge potential. I know for a fact, I've been reading, I've been reading some articles like, Tinder, Bumble, and OkCupid, for example. All of these apps and all of these sites, they really increase the revenues and their engagement, right? So India, watch out, guys, India. Cool. Speaking of India, Nilu, what do you think of cultural differences and varieties? So I'm going to take you a little bit on creatives right now. I know for a fact that, it's different when you launch campaigns in India or in the GCC regions, in Asia, or in North America, in Europe. Guide us a little bit about the way, that advertisers should launch campaigns.
Okay. But creatives are crucial actually, and it's crucial in terms of geos you're launching, and you cannot use all the creatives of beautiful women, for example, for all geos. It will not show the performance. For example, for like Saudi Arabian countries, you cannot use the creatives that you use for the US because it will not convert. And usually, if you are running dating, you have to use the girls from like local looking girls, because usually people will click the girl that might be somewhere close, like the next door girl, so you can the girl next door, and you cannot have these like stock looking pictures, because they will not convert to. It must be natural beauty or natural looking picture. Even if it's worse quality, then you can find somewhere on stock websites. Anyway, they just show higher CTR. Even if the girl is not like a model beautiful, even if the quality of the picture is not really good, but it looks natural. It looks like the girl took selfie by her phone, which is not with the super light. You have to take more natural creatives, and
like
also
a natural looking approach.
Yeah. Because on these dating websites, you won't find models, right? And you are not looking for models there. You're looking for someone to chat, to flirt. So, and people have different tastes. You have to take it into account too.
Right.
So for different tastes, we do have niche websites too. But anyway, what else? You can use, for example, for the US market, you can use Latin girls and the creatives. You can use Asian too, but maybe it will show less performance than American or Latin looking girl. For the Europe, I guess it's better to take the local looking girls and the creative. So this is the basic line. What else? About the restrictions, by the way, for different geos, you have different restrictions for the creatives, but it's better to, it depends on the source, of course. And if you are working with PropellerAds or other ad networks, you should firstly be friend with your manager to ask the I wouldn't say tips and tricks, but some advices on the restrictions, and just to know them, because your creatives or campaigns, they will be banned, or you will not get any traffic of it. So first of all, you have to be friend with the manager, to ask the advices, to know the rules of the placement you're using. So this is also crucial. It's all about like nudity stuff that we have in dating.
Absolutely. And especially in like within the mainstream traffic, I agree with you completely. It's probably one of the most basic things as an affiliate marketer. Know exactly what the policies and the restrictions are of each network, especially mainstream networks that you're going to work with. I mean, don't waste your money, don't waste your time. There are flexibility, I would say, depending on the network, the ad network. But yeah, make sure to be friends with your account managers or support team. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
But
go ahead.
The thing is, if you have the mainstream placement, but we all know that adult creatives, they show higher CRs, so there are a lot of affiliates, they put their adult creatives on the mainstream and just they think that it will be approved and so on, but it's not happening. So you have to be really no, you have to be really careful with the creatives for the mainstream placements. And it could look naughty, for example, but it's not adult. Like it could look attractive, but still there is a really thin line.
There's a fine line. That's right.
Yeah.
No, sexual provocative or something that insinuates sexual intercourse or whatever. I think again, like different ad networks have their own restrictions. So yeah, just ask your account managers, guys. That's it. Hold on. Kira, I have to go to the questions tab. Well, the thing is, I actually see all of your questions, but I really wanted to give Nilu the time to, explain to us about everything that she has to say. But Nilu, let's take a few questions. Let's take a little pause and take the questions. Let me just see.
I see the question about webcam offers ROI is better than dating. Actually, it's two different verticals. You have two different. The traffic may be similar, but still you have two different offers, and they can. You cannot compare the ROI of two different verticals. You can compare the ROI if you have the same geo, the same offer, and different sources. Then you can compare. But I would say this both verticals are quite profitable, of course.
Right. I have a question here.
Yeah, I do have the question from the same guy for ROI of mobile and desktop. Cool. It depends also. It really depends. You cannot say that, okay, this one is converting better, this one is converting better. So
yeah, it's all about A/B testing, right, Nilu?
Yeah.
That's great. I have a question here actually from Kanchan. Which ad format is best for mainstream and adult dating? Well, we actually covered that already. So it's push and in-page push. Sophia asks, do city macros and push notifications work? I think this is a question for me. City macros actually work on push notifications and with Propeller ads. I think certain traffic sources really provide those, but with us, it's something that really works, especially on, in the dating vertical. So yeah, make sure to be aware of all the targeting options and the cool little tips and tools that you can use on push notifications. So yeah, I hope I've answered your question, Sophia. Thank you for that. What are the hottest geos for dating right now? I think also Nilu covered that mostly, right? But we can do a little recap. So hottest geos, Nilu.
Hottest geos?
Give us the 5 hot geos right now.
Okay. The US, of course, because of the volumes, but it's really hard geo to work with, but it is as it is. France, Australia, New Zealand, maybe Germany. I said 5. I didn't.
I think we said 5, Sophia, right?
I
think we've covered your question. Yeah, thank you for your question. Razar asks, my dearest friend Razar.
Did I say Italy? Okay.
Did we say Italy, Sophia? Well, target Sophia, target Italy. In terms of traffic, how or on which format dating offers would work best? That's, again, we've covered that. Is there some campaign format which would be better to avoid? I think we don't need to go into that further, but we can say that, both of us, Nilu and I, agree that push and in-page push work really, really well with dating.
Mike. And there are a lot of for dating. Every format will work good actually,
That's
but maybe native is doing good too, and there are a lot of I don't know. We do have review sites traffic, so it's another type of advertising. So all types of traffic actually they work good on dating because the vertical is high demand vertical. So if you have users, they will be interested in dating anyway. Sooner or later, as we are people, we can be interested in it. Yeah. Especially if it's a lockdown, you have the excuse to stay home and you will just chat online.
Just be happy. Yeah. We have a lot more questions, but, we're a little short on time. So we are going to make sure that we cover all of the questions, Nilu.
Yeah.
Right after this, we can contact you directly, even on our, on our YouTube page once we're live there. So yeah, thank you so much for all the questions. Nilu, in terms of, the traffic providers and, the explicit kind of content or creatives, we covered that. But I want to ask you now about all of the mainstream offers that you can share with us. Because, this is also something, that, our audience would want to know. What kind of offers should we take from TopOffers and run them tomorrow at PropellerAds?
Okay. Okay, so we do have different types of offers. Like the same brand could be mainstream and not mainstream. So
Right.
for mainstream, we do have Binoti too. It's our like top brand with the really big history. We do have One Night Friend or Flirty Mature or Gibbs Smear. It's for Germany. We do have these brands in mainstream. So you can take them. These are really top.
I would assume that they have. I would assume that with a very, very mainstream flow, I would say.
Yeah, it has a very mainstream flow and very mainstream creatives. And if the affiliate uses the mainstream banners, everything will be clean, and PropellerAds and other placements will like it. So you can just test them right away.
Okay, you guys heard that. Well, yeah, those are the offers that you can launch tomorrow. So make sure to do that. I have no other questions for you, but just a little information that I wanted to just bring into the live stream. I know for a fact, for example, that Google actually released an announcement about sugar dating, or international dating in this case. Those are not allowed anymore, right?
Actually dating as an industry facing everyday different restrictions from different like
true.
Payment services, Google, Facebook, blah, blah, blah. As other verticals in affiliate marketing too, but dating as a really big one, we do face a lot of restrictions. Sugar dating is something we call it international dating, when the
Right.
person from one country is looking for brides or wife or someone in other countries. It's usually not on subscription basis, but you pay as a user. You pay for minutes or time chatting with your future bride.
So make sure, Andrea, thank you so much. Make sure to know exactly what you're going to promote and what is allowed, and check on that link in the chat comment by Andrea. Thank you so much. You can see and find all of the top offers has right now. So make sure to check that out. And
and it's for
from
14th of February soon. So
that's right.
Love is in the air.
That's it. Make sure to launch your offers on time. It's Feb 4. You got 10 days. Launch everything, sign up. Well, speaking of sign up, I know that you got something for us. So I wanted to share that. That's why I wanted to mention Feb 14, and really, really grateful that you did also. What do you have for our audience, Nilu?
I know that it's quite tricky to get approval on TopOffers.com, so everyone is asking for the fastest approval and blah blah. So for all people who are listening to us right now, or if you will be listening to this podcast on YouTube later, and if you sign up at TopOffers.com, we can give you the fastest approval we have, and you can text me, for example, or you can just sign up. There will be a link I will give to you, Renz, the UTM link that says that the person came from PropellerAds podcast, and if we see this link, we just give you the approval as fast as we can.
Fast approval. I mean, TopOffers is not an easy CPA network to join. They're very exclusive, very, it's really great that you guys have this kind of, offer for our audience, because anyone right now can just access your dashboard, your platform, just register and just run, and test out on their own, your offers, which, I know they're really, really top performing, and I've heard it from a lot of advertisers, especially advertisers that are also working with us as well. So make sure to take advantage of that. We're going to send you guys a link for that. And make sure to register on TopOffers. On our side as Propeller, some are excited. Okay, Razar. All right. So
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, you will right now. 1 second. What I'm trying to say is we have some limited promo codes. Limited promo codes. A lot of you texted me, whatever. I'm like, Renz, can you give us it now? Like, I don't want to wait later on, but here we go. So what we're going to share you is a limited amount of promo codes, a $50 bonus on a $300 deposit. This is a first come, first serve. So we have very limited, as I said. So make sure to do what I say right now. What you need to do is contact our live support chat if you are a current advertiser. So access the dashboard, check on that chat live agent link, and make sure to ask for assistance and just mention one thing. I love Propeller. That is a password. All right. Okay, I said it. I love Propeller. Make sure to reach out to live chat support, or you can send us an email and mention on the subject, I love Propeller, capital letters. That's it. That's right. Send us an email at contact.us@PropellerAds.com, or again, live chat support on the dashboard if you're a current advertiser who wants to test TopOffers offers. And yes, that's it. I said it. All right. Thank you so much for that. Nilu, I really, really appreciate, and all of us here at PropellerAds and our audience, I think really, really enjoyed having you today.
Thank you for having me today.
Did you
Thanks
have
for
fun?
inviting. Yeah, I did.
We were worried a little bit in the beginning, we were a little nervous,
We did.
But as I said, it's all about being comfortable. Whatever you do, if you're dating somebody, be comfortable, be confident.
Be cool.
Key. That's the key to conversion. That's it. Thank you, guys. Zach, thank you so much, bud. Thank you for joining in. Razar, everyone else, Hui, Sophia. We're going to respond to everyone else later on. And yeah, thank you so much. And I hope to see you on the next live stream. Wherever you are, whatever you do, be safe. And yeah, let's push those dating offers. That's it.
Yay.
All right. Make sure to register on TopOffers. We're going to send the link. We're going to share it. And yeah, make sure to utilize those bonus codes that I just mentioned. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nilu. Thank you for having the time for us. All right.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. That's it for now. Make sure to tune into all our social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Telegram, WhatsApp. I don't know where we are. I mean, we're everywhere. That's crazy, right? Are we on like dating apps as well? I'm not sure. But anyways.
LinkedIn. I saw you on LinkedIn too.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Wherever you can reach audience. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. And I hope that you really, really found and learned a lot of tips and tricks to make sure that you get the best ROI and best performing offers right here. TopOffers, PropellerAds. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Nilu. Bye, guys.